Grand Rising, y'all. It is about 6:10 in the morning, and I'm out here on my stroll because this is when it feels good. Because I don't want to get sunburned. So yeah, y'all. I'm actually transitioning right now. Started about a week ago. I was trying to refuse it, but there's just no way. Cause it's like once you start, you can't stop. You you work for Most High. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have a job to do, and I accepted that years ago. But it don't feel good. It don't feel good, but it do feel good. Cause it's like I'm releasing again, but this time it's emotional. It's not even just people. It's emotional attachments, situations, even from childhood that may have affected me emotionally, and we carry that stuff around. Shoot, these ones, baby, they on the bottom, but I'm gonna walk in them. But anywho, it's just a lot that I'm having to completely forgive people, not say I forgive them and not talk to them. It's deeper than that. It's an emotional wound. It's an emotional attachment. That's why I don't understand when people be like, they don't understand why people get on social sites and they don't understand why people get on social sites and tell their story. Like, who are you? Like, we be trying to tell people what healing look like. People that ain't even. Because if you even started to heal, I'm telling you, it's like you have no control over that part. You know what I'm saying? Your story, you have to tell your story. You don't just start healing and then keep that. There's no way. So we gotta stop trying to tell people what healing look like when we ain't even started the healing process. Because that's exactly what it looks like. Healing is telling your story, acknowledging your trauma. It don't matter how people do it. And that's another thing, like, because mental health is not even discussed. People try to hide the fact that they have little mental issues. We all do. You know what I'm saying? This nose ring. We all do. That's another thing. People try to act like they just so. Oh. And them be the most miserablest people in life behind closed doors. Social media, these platforms allow people to be who they post, P-O-S-T, post to be, not supposed or are. That's why I was led to not only help people by telling my story, but because the algorithm needs somebody that's different. My content is like not like nobody's. Like, nothing I do, how I do it. And this is how the whole social media thing, the content creating community works. See, I've been giving insight and not only insight, like I get downloads. Because when I start to get discouraged, or if I start to feel like, oh man, you know, I'm not gonna be relatable to those who don't want to heal from certain things and who don't want to leave certain situations. Of course, you're not gonna like this channel. Of course, you're going to reject, because I'm not for everybody. I finally understand that, and I finally get it. That's why I don't put a rush on nothing no more. I go with the flow of the universe. I go with the flow every day. Every day. Every day I get up and I say, God, well, what is it you want me to do today? Like I told y'all months ago, maybe 2 months ago, I'm in a season where I can't call on nobody. And if I do get any help, God has placed those people there to help me. Like placed me in this neighborhood, right in the middle of two people that have came to me themselves and said, hey, this is what I noticed. How can I be of assistance? And I don't even, like I told y'all, I don't have anxiety in this neighborhood. Like, we sleep so good now. And like I said, this is nothing against nobody in that old neighborhood, but it just was not for us. Like, every day over there, my chest was like heavy. I had so much anxiety. But over here, no anxiety whatsoever. That's how I know I did the right thing. And not only that, my baby, Kylie, you know, it's better for her. Dang, that scared me. That after thing coming on. But yep, we gotta stop telling people what healing looks like. That's wrong with the world now. Trying to make people fit in with where they don't fit in. I got a meme in my phone that says, society, be yourself. Also society, no, not like that. Like, you can be yourself, but it gotta be to their approval. Oh, not over here. Nope. 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 And that's pretty much what I was doing in the past. I was being who I was shrinking myself. Shrinking myself. And those people that was saying I was weird, those are the weird people. Now I look at them like, you're weird. Because how do you not want to change? Like, I can't, I'm just being honest. I can't be around nobody that don't want to move, and it ain't nothing against. It ain't that I think I'm better. It's I know what happens. They try to tell you birds of a feather don't flock together, but that junk will be tempting. All they gonna do is project. You gotta move. You can't call me complaining, man. People don't understand. But my path ain't for everybody to understand. I posted this morning. I don't even understand this transition, really. Not yet. But I know I will in the end. I will in the end. I understand when God is done with me, I'll understand. But he's not done with me yet. Y'all think I wanted to let go? The situation with my son? No. I cried for hours because I didn't want to. But God kept warning me, hey, how am I supposed to step in and fight for you when you're in the way? I've been in the way. I've been blocking my own justice. I've been blocking my own justice. So I had to take my hand off of it. I had to take my heart off of it and go. That's the only way. You know, and vengeance ain't for us to get. That's another thing I learned. I never been vengeful, but thinking about it is just the same as doing it. So, it's another thing I learned is to let go of control of situations that I can't even control for real. Because you can't make people, you can't change people's heart. You can't change their ways. You can't change their mindset. So what you have to do is walk away. Walk away. And I know it's hard, but I feel so much better now that I have, because like I told y'all, the devil worked through people to attack where you most emotionally attached to. And that was my most emotionally attachment, was the situation with my son. You just can't care. I'm telling you, it ain't that I don't care about my child. But it's slowing me down, because the more you be in your emotions, you can't get nothing done. That's the devil. That's the devil. Spider webs everywhere. That's the devil. That's why I probably seem so nonchalant to people, and it's easy for me to walk off. That's because I worked on myself to become that way, to have to be able to. Because if you get in your emotions, you can't. What? Ain't no progress in that. But yup. Yesterday, y'all, I stood in that kitchen and I looked around. You know, I'm not gonna discuss how bad the condition was in the old house, but just know I was not being treated, but it's because I wasn't speaking up. I thought that's what I deserved. But when I look around at this house, this ain't no mansion, but it's a mansion compared to where I was. And the people that came and cut my grass, they was like, they working on that house? And I'm like, because they've been cutting my grass since I had moved over there. And I'm like, yeah, I knew they would. They wasn't going to fix a doggone thing. They wasn't going to do a doggone thing. And it wasn't just their fault. It was mine too. But it was just some kind of evil presence in that house anyway, because no matter how much I cleaned, and everybody know when they stepped in my house, even people, the rent people, when they came to, because they were selling the house, so they would always come in and check it. They'd be like, oh my God, it smells so good in here. You know, what are you using? It's like, you don't smell that death? It was always a freaking weird smell in that house, in that neighborhood. And that let me know a spirit. It's a spirit here, and that spirit tried to attach itself to me. Like, I felt weighed down. Over here, I feel free. I don't feel like nothing. You know that feeling when something's sitting on your shoulders or just pushing you down? That's what it felt like living over there. It was horrible. But anyway, yesterday I stood in the kitchen and I just started thanking God, because I made it happen with nothing, with little or nothing. Because it feel like you don't be having nothing once the money started going. But I made it happen. Y'all will get to see the house before the summer over, but I have to get it how I want it. But y'all still see it. You know, it's this me. God want me to, you know, and if a man come along and he wants to help or it's put on his heart to help, then cool. But me just going out seeking help like I used to from family, which I did that when I first found out I was moving. Nobody, you know, everybody froze, but everybody was running to see where I lived though. How nice it was, because it's like what I noticed down here, I don't care what nobody say. It's like a rat race. Competition. Who got the flies this? Who got the flies that? Like, it's weird to me because I'm not like that. Yes, I like nice things. Don't get me wrong, baby. Do not. But I'm not gonna step on no toes. I ain't finna do no grimy to outshine people. And what I noticed, and God have been nudging me about it, I've been peeping people. The copycat energy. People running to try to get things accomplished before me. That's why I don't talk no more. I don't talk to nobody about nothing I got going. No, nothing I got coming up. I'll post it on the community board right before I'm finna do it. But telling folks what I'm finna buy, because I noticed. And I have been trying to not see it. Because you don't want to believe people, especially people that's close to you. You don't want to believe that. But like I said, I get warnings. We all do. It's up to you if you pay attention. But people ain't gonna understand. They will one day. I'm here to make people understand. Because everybody that come in my path, you finna learn a lesson. I'm gonna either be a blessing or a lesson to you. And so far, I've been a lesson to people. Because all that stuff you think you've been getting away with for years and years, God put me right in your path to deliver. I'm going to start calling myself karma. I don't care. It's terrible people out here. They exist. I met them. People with no conscience. And another thing, y'all got to stop waiting on the forgiveness, baby. It ain't coming. It's not coming. That's what I was waiting on. People to say they were sorry. Folks, it's not sorry. Because if they had the chance to get in my energy again, they'll do it again. But it'll be worse. That's why I've always been like that, though. I don't go back. Even when I was low vibration, I ain't go back. I ain't go back. That one relationship had a hold on me, but before him, baby, I ain't go back. Did not go back. That's why I didn't understand why that man had that hold on me like that. And ever since then, tell you something. Oh, this how you is? All right, I'll holler at you. I go where my soul calls me to. I stay with my soul, not my flesh. I go where my soul calls me and leads me. It's hard work. You gotta want it. I'm telling you, you gotta want it so bad. And I want it. Like a fat kid want cake. I want it. Because I want to be a healthy, how long we is? I want to be a healthy mother for my children. I don't want to bleed that hurt off on them, because that's all they gonna do. That's why we be yelling and screaming at them majority of the time. That junk be deeply rooted. What you say to them stick, and what you do to them stick. And you can't allow them to get away with stuff. They're gonna grow up to be an adult and think they can get away with things. That's another problem in the world. Kids don't be corrected. Hey, y'all sit back and laugh. That junk don't be funny, bro. Everything ain't funny. It really ain't, y'all. But yeah. And then my hair, y'all. I don't know if I want to pay. I'm still going back and forth in my head about that, baby, because I got court fees to pay for. And I don't know if I want to do that. And I do need my hair braided bad. And I would love for us to have our hair braided, but we're going to have to figure something else out. And I don't know people here, and I don't really trust nobody anyway. If it ain't the shop. I don't. And I have my reasons. Something happened to me. That's why I had to cut all my hair off a couple years ago. Telling you, y'all don't believe that crowd. Witchcraft is real. And it's here, right here, in this city. And when I found out that said person I was dating, his cousin did it. Oh, and you had her in my hair? Now you want to tell me? I went and got that shit shaved out so fast. Oh, no. It's real. I ain't want to believe it either. Shit real, bro. Tell me, I don't care. You don't gotta believe it. And it's right here. I'm like, so you don't do it? You mean to tell me your family do and you don't? That's a lie. But anywho, manipulation is witchcraft. Like the littlest things that y'all don't even think about. It's witchcraft. It ain't got to be nobody get it done. Mixing frog balls and shit. Like, I'm sorry to cuss, but it's just what it is. People actually be in the kitchen doing that, but I'm talking about words. Wishing death on people. Words manifest. Words are spells. That's why you gotta be careful. I seen Cicely Tyson. She done passed away. Do you know this girl came under there and said, about time, because she was looking scary. What you supposed to look like at almost 100 years old? She about was older than that. She always did look like an ancestor. She was beautiful to me. That girl said, about time. What? I was like, man, do people really think about things before they type them? Or they just type them? Like, I hope she don't have a grandma. I hope her grandma just gone on. Because, girl, what you just said out your mouth, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. Like, I don't think people think. I don't think people think, y'all. I don't. It's so much I could even say. I hold my tongue a lot. I do. Because I could be just as ugly as the next person. But it would be facts, though. That's the difference. So I hold my mule. Hold your mule. I hold it. Because I know if I say that, it's going to go right back. But anyway, y'all, I'm sweating this morning. Y'all know I start my watermelon in water. We gonna see how it go. I got me some lemon to squeeze on there, give me some taste. But I also gotta cook Kyla her breakfast. She want a smoothie this morning. So I'm going now, cut up some bananas and I ain't even got no milk. I didn't think to get no milk yesterday for the smoothie. She want a smoothie and some pancakes. Like, girl. So I ain't gonna make her no big smoothie. Get her one pancake and a smoothie, because that smoothie gonna fill her up. She don't even know. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna finish my walk. Bye.